Man, so the French Moon Type Bread Alliance is wasting no time. We already have a release date for Melty-Blood Type Lumina. It seemed to have come so quick from the initial teaser. Like, nothing like Guilty Gear Strive. Well, let's see. Hopefully it doesn't get pushed back. But nonetheless, French Bread has now officially released a gameplay trailer, official gameplay trailer, and given us a release date of September 30th, I think. We saw the initial trailer, about 2 months ago? So, for a fighting game from a developer like French Bread, not to say a developer like French Bread, but French Bread, being that they're somewhat of a smaller developer, it's pretty quick progress. They must have been working on it under wraps for a while. We'll show the trailer, talk about a few things, and then I'm gonna jump over to the website and show the updates we've got there. So definitely some of the things I was concerned about in this video are kind of showing up in this trailer and the gameplay and the website. This game is definitely it's a brand new Melty-Blood, basically. Kind of how Guilty Gear Strive is a new Guilty Gear, but I think even to a further extreme. This game looks like it's definitely taking elements of Melty-Blood, but it still looks very similar to Under Night. The gameplay, the flow, everything. It definitely has more air game we can see from the trailer, but let's get into the trailer and then we'll talk about all the other stuff. Alright, so starts off looking hella mysterious. See a little water, see the moon. Type Lumina, pale blue moon. It's kind of feeling very. You could just see the elements Under Night and talking about the moon. And I know Melty-Blood originated, but they're kind of starting to blend a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That intro, very Under Night. The buildings, good engine. Ooh, that archive though. CL is definitely one of my favorite characters. Crescent CL is one of my favorites. Ooh, look at this combo. Oh no. See, you can see it's Melty-Blood. She did the double air jumps. Double jumps, whatever. Oh, you see the animation? Bro, they got Aki looks so fly right there, bro. I'm so glad that they got reanimated. They look so fresh. We got Kohaku and Hisui both confirmed now, which is also lit because I really love Kohaku. Got my boy Shiki. We need to get my boy Nananya in here now. Once again, last arcs never land them. Alright. And then show the little joint. Boom. September 30th. And boom, we got a Steam, Switch, PS4, Xbox. They're not playing any games. Then they got the deluxe digital. Let me first say, this was a chess move of kind of riding off of the high of Strive right now and how big it is, but they're coming full force. The last Melty-Blood was only a Steam edition, but they got this on all platforms from release. So kudos to French Bread and Type Moon for that. Now, I still don't fully know how to feel yet. As far as if I should feel this is more of a Melty-Blood or more of an Under Night. Now, let's go back here in this clip. This is very Melty-Bloodish, where CL starts to comb on the ground, launches her into the air, continues the air combo, and then knocks, like, that part, I can see the Melty-Blood tying in there, because it definitely is, it looks like more air movement than Under Night in here. And it also, the way the camera is panning, it kind of threw me off from the initial trailer that we saw, because we didn't see too much air movement. So the way that they're kind of doing the camera work is it's strange. So I guess it's definitely a blend. It's definitely a blend because it's more Melty-Blood than Under Night in the sense of the aerial, but it still looks and feels like a reskinned Under Night in this part. So, I mean, even if I'm being honest, the character sprites are spot on with the way Under Night sprites all look. Now, granted, I know French Red initially made Melty-Blood, or worked on Melty-Blood, and they made Under Night. So, you know, if they're working with the same engine, of course. But it doesn't feel as Melty-Blood as I thought it would. I'm excited either way because I love both games. I love Melty-Blood, I love Under Night. They're probably two of my favorite fighters. I guess I'll just, for now, I'm gonna take what we get. You know, we have now officially 6 confirmed characters. So just take what we get. At least we got something. It's better than nothing, right? So let's see this. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, what was that cancel? Skill bonus, boom. See, we're gonna get to that on the website. Boom, boom. EX Edge, Invincibility. Her super, okay. She did last shield, last arc. Boom. That's how last arcs work, if you're familiar with them. That, you see how beautiful that, just run that back one more time. Just look at it, like, is this really the super animation? And it, what? You saw that? Like, so fly. Okay. Hisui, oh my, yeah, she looks so fly. Kohaku. I wish they showed more of Kohaku. Like, they only showed the last arc. I want to see some Kohaku look. My boy Shiki, of course. It's kind of the same thing. They kind of just show like a lot of last arcs in this trailer. Like I kind of wish they showed a little bit more combos and gameplay. Kind of similar if you guys remember the Uniclear trailer. When they initially showed the Uniclear trailer, they showed a bunch of different changes, but it was just showing straight work, combos, this and that. All like they're kind of just showing us a lot of last arcs. I would appreciate just a little bit more gameplay. I'm not complaining, but there's a lot of big changes in this game that make me say it's definitely a brand new game in the sense how Guilty Gear Strive is a brand new Guilty Gear. So let's go to the website. This is where things get a little bit funky, I'm not even gonna lie. So we got the new home. You see here, new, whatever, just explains the release date here. So on characters, we now additionally have Hisui and Kohaku. You can click on them, you know, tell you about them, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Kohaku doing her rapid beat, so that's her auto combo. Alright. And what's the last pick? Okay, so it looks like she definitely still has her 236. It's her 236, right? 236A and 236B. I think that's the A version? Or is it B the low? I forget. I was just playing her earlier, but okay, so that's lit. Now for Hisui, we got this picture, and then we got, that's her, I think, 236, quarter circle forward, A, B. I like that air dash. The way that that Aki's air dash looks right there. Oh, bro, that is fly as shit. Okay. Then we got her, that's her 214. Maybe receiver, she just throws random shit. Good, you know, I guess zoning tool for spam. That's cool and all, you know. Seeing new pictures of Hisui and Kohaku reskinned, I like it. Fly. They look very. So far, the models of all the characters, the new CL model, she kind of got a little bit longer hair. All of the models are fly. The new character sprites are fly. But I'm not gonna lie, this part, this how to play. When they show us this part, the mechanics, the new stuff. I don't know. Got the blase blah, the feature, yeah, we already talked about rapid beats and all that shit in the last video. So now battle system. This is where shit gets a little funky. We already know about rapid beat, which is auto combo, square, square, square. I mean, it's in Under Night too. It's kind of scrubby, but whatever. I don't use it in Under Night. It is what it is. Then we have shield counter, shield and shield counter. Now, shield was already in Melty-Blood, and I guess shield counter was in Melty-Blood too. It just wasn't really called shield counter if you just shield and attack. Like, get a counter, I don't know if maybe they're giving you, I don't know, more of a frame advantage to get a shield counter, because you can still get stuffed out of shield. But who knows, we'll see. I got the little picture right here, blah, blah, boom, shield, shit, CL shield, just about to punish the shit out of her. Magic circuit, okay, you know. The gauge shown at the bottom of the screen, once it's filled up, you can use EX or trigger heat status. Cool. Looks like we got 3 magic circuit bars. So it's kind of like, what is that, full moon? I was just fucking playing. Which one is it? Both of them. Crescent and full moon, right? Crescent for sure. I know crescent for sure because when you go full, it's 300, yeah. So kind of similar, but it's kind of strange because from the last video and trailer right here, you know, these moons, thought they're, you know, regular like this. I thought this was maybe a crescent moon. So, okay, magic, you know, magic circuit, special, EX special. Specials are high power moves. And magic circuit gauge to dish out even more powerful EX, you know, regular special, spin 100 meter, do the EX version. Cool. All of this is sounding pretty melty bloodish so far, you know. We have heat and blood heat. Still melty blood. A heat status gives you a boost to your abilities, recovers helps, and enables you to use arc drive. And blood heat, you can use last arc. So last arc is going to blood heat, shield, and attack, and it triggers the last arc. So it's only for the very skilled melty blood players that are on point with shields. I'm not really good with them, so I don't land last arcs. But definitely fly ass animation. It's really even a step up from Under Night, honestly. It's like they put more effort into the visuals of this, which there's nothing wrong with that. Akia, you looking fly here with the hair. Like, all right, arc, last arc. I mean, arc drive, last arc. Yep, you know, we know all this. It's kind of strange here though that it says last arc is a super special that dishes out incredible damage at the cost of 4 full magic circuit gauges, because it looks like there's only 3. So maybe it's because an extra one is going into blood heat. Maybe, I'm not sure, but it says is also usable under blood heat status. So you could do last arc not in blood heat. I didn't know that. Now this is where things get a little bit a little wonky for me. This is where the game gets brand new, real brand new acting. Look at you. Moon skill. So I'm guessing moon skill, everybody has a moon skill ability, or maybe you pick a moon skill ability. So maybe your moon will now be a moon skill instead of, you know, the way that it affected everything. Maybe I guess they wanted to like normalize magic circuit across the board so our moons don't work the same. Now it's a moon skill. So it says moon skills are for specials that can be unleashed by consuming the moon icons that appear next to the life gauge. They deal greater damage than regular specials and are not only powerful but easy to activate with simple controls using combinations, directional blends, and tech blends. Now, what we thought was half moon, crescent moon, full moon up here, is draining your moon gauge for your moon skill now. So this blue, when they do this flash blue, and CL's little air combo, she did it to shoot down. It's like her 236 B in the air, but it's, I guess, a moon skill now. So maybe they removed certain people's specials and made them only moon skills, which would be lame. Really hope they didn't do that, but who knows? This is moon skill. This is Shiki's. I'm kind of confused by this moon skill shit, to be honest with you guys, but there's moon skill. So that's a new thing that we have now. On top of that, now we have moon drive. We have heat and blood heat. Now we have moon drive. So it says for moon drive, a power up that can be activated by using all of your moon icons. All of your moon icons. Anytime you have more than one half full. So it temporarily boosts your moon skill, increases your magic circuit or number of possible jump stashes, as well as providing various other effects. So, in a nutshell, moon drive sounds like Vorpal and Vorpal skill, because it's kind of strange. We didn't really have anything like this in Melty Blood. This is definitely pulled from the Under Night book, because everybody has a Vorpal trait when they have Vorpal. Instead of it being Vorpal and you battling out the grid, they couldn't fully steal that idea. I guess now it's Moon Drive, and now we'll have moon icons. You have more than one half full. So this is, I guess, what Moon Drive looks like. I guess you flash red. This has to be full. I'm not sure what moon icons. This only, it looks like one regular icon. And in all the other pictures we saw like half full, or little full, or full. So I'm not sure how the moon icons are gonna go. Maybe they'll work similar to Vorpal. Like, you know, you attack, you move forward instead of, you know, getting negative penalty from moving back, and you'll gain your moon icons. It's probably going to be like that. Just fight, throw out hits, get hit, and gain moon icon. Basically, it sounded very vorpalish, but, you know, either way, it's cool, because if everybody has different various effects, can get extra jumps, dashes, then that's pretty cool. I mean, like I said, it's very much like a Vorpal trait, but I'll take it. Then we also have different modes to choose to play from, which is the general, regular shit, single versus network training. Head over to gallery to feel, yeah, okay. So these two things here, Moon Skill and Moon Drive, I feel like they're a cheap cop-out to normalize Melty Blood and not have to deal with having basically 100 different playable characters. I think we're supposed to start off with like, how many did they initially say? Like maybe 15, 12, no, 14, 15, something like that. Was supposed to be the initial cast of the game. I mean, that's cool. Very Under Night-ish. Again, Guilty Gear Stripe-ish. If we don't really get to change that moon, if it's just a moon skill and moon drive that's straight across the board the same for everybody, it'll kind of be lame. Hopefully we can change it. Maybe there'll be different kinds of moons, like one will give you the extra jumps and dashes, one will give you, I don't know, shit, more strength, more speed, I don't know. But hopefully they'll kind of do something with that to change it and not make it be so similar to Under Night, because at that point it's like you're leaning a lot more into like just being a reskin. Just being honest, I love Melty Blood. Like I said, it's one of my favorite fighters of all time. It's definitely a fucking classic. I'm ecstatic that they're making a new version. It's just some of these little parts here are making it feel not as Melty Blood. Like the Moon Skill and Moon Drive is like making it a new age fighting game. We already got auto combo, and Moon Skill saying they're easy to activate. I really hope that's not just on a button, like a simple inputs like in Grand Blue. Yeah, I really hope that Moon Skill is not something like that. We already have auto combo. I hope we don't have like an easy input special button. But yeah, I'm curious to see how this Moon Skill, Moon Drive thing is gonna hash out. I'm obviously still curious to see what other characters we're gonna get. We got a release date. We got 2 new characters added into the trailer. We got, slightly more gameplay. Seen, a few little combos so we could see how the gameplay is going into the air. We're definitely gonna have good music. I mean, regardless, Melty Blood, Under Night, kind of like, Melty Blood is the best fighting game soundtrack of all time. It is godlike, god tier, all of that. But Under Night is definitely up there with music. Like French Red, they had to definitely make sure they had some good music. So shouts out to the Alliance, the French Moon type Red, for being on the ball. Like, yo, you know what? They're not gonna let any time slide by while Guilty Gear is still fresh and hot and people are like hella on it. Like, oh no, let me distract you really quick. And it definitely is. Like, I'm gonna end up putting this video up probably before any of my Strive stuff gets up, because I've been recording and playing, but with work and everything, it's just been hard to get to finishing editing and all that. But this is that shit. Melty Blood type Lumina, we got a release date. It's this year. Fingers crossed. Like I said, no pushback on a release date. But I need to play some more Melty Blood now. Probably play some more Melty Blood tonight. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about, like the magic circuit, the moon skills, the moon drive, all the new stuff, and the way that we're seeing it. Like, what do you guys think? I mean, do you think it's definitely leaning more towards being Under Night? Like, they're definitely bringing some of the mechanics, but they're bringing a whole bunch of new ones too. And it looks like they're axing the moons. Like, definitely looks like there's no more full crescent and half. So let's see what it is that they end up giving us for these moon skills. But that's all I'm gonna have for this Melty Blood type Lumina footage discussion. As more information is announced, check back for more videos on type Lumina. I'll continue to make videos as we get more information, and when the game comes out, I'll be playing it, of course. If you're interested in any Guilty Gear Strive footage, check back for some of that. That's all I'm gonna have for this today, guys. I appreciate you watching the video. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you guys next time.